Abe, let's go. Let's go, Rawls. I'm sick of monkeying around with you. Let's get into it. Common among these theories of justice is the tension between two equally important yet often opposing values: freedom and equality. Common among these theories of justice is a tension. A tension. All of these is there's a tension amongst all these philosophies between, what is betweenness? I'm gonna get with you, Dixon. I'm gonna get with you. I'm gonna get with Chris Dixon on betweenness. Excellent article from him about Aristotle and the computer. We could discuss, check premise. We could check premises on that. We will. We're definitely going to check premises with Chris Dixon on that. Common among these theories of justice is the tension between two equally important yet often opposing values: freedom and equality. Opposed. A society in which all actors are completely free is likely to result in a significant amount of inequality. Did I read that right? Did I read that right? A society, what's up, in which all actors, individuals, the people, the actors, we create actions, individuals, are completely free. You're free to make choices, free will. Is likely to result, is likely. That's what it's going to, likely. To result in a significant amount of inequality. What? What do you mean? If you're free, you will not be equal. That's it. Read the words on the page. If you are free, you cannot be equal. Is likely to result in significant amount of inequality. Because, this is why, individuals differ in their motivation to pursue wealth, and will behave in ways that advance their own interests. These selfish motherfuckers only gonna do things that they value, as measured by a material asset that we can count and redistribute. Because marginally, you ain't gonna miss it. You ain't gonna miss it. You ain't gonna miss this. Redistribute it to them. Why? Because we're all basically good people, despite all the choices that we make that led us to where we are at, understanding that metaphysically in this given reality, there are things that we cannot control. And with that, I do agree. But then there are the things that we can control. Right? Am I the Nutty McNutterson? Am I the crazy McCrazertown character anime? A society in which all actors, by calling that an actor, you're trying to disconnect it. By a society in which you, the person reading these words, are completely free. In a society in which you yourself are free, you, the person reading, in a society in which I am free, is likely to result in a significant amount of inequality. Yeah, since individuals differ in their motivation to pursue wealth. Since individuals differ in their motivation to pursue wealth, as you define it, how do you define wealth? And regardless of it, will behave in ways that advance their own interests. What other way should you behave? What other way should you behave? I can't help myself. It's the sin in the sock. Whose interest should you behave? We know the answer. Her answer, society's. Society's interests above the interest of the individual. Yet, society is a collection of individuals. So when you say society, you're saying me, because it's me and other people that make a society. A society that is completely equal. Hey, everybody's equal, baby. Come on now, that's good. That's the Rawls coming out. A society that is completely equal inhibits freedom. It does. Since individuals cannot behave in any way that causes them to be unequal to others, even if that unequal outcome is earned through hard work and skill. Let's unpack this word salad. Individuals cannot behave in any way that causes them to be unequal to others. We as individuals do not have free will, and we cannot behave in any way that causes them to be unequal to others. We can't behave in any way that causes us to be unequal to others. We can't behave in any way that causes us to be unequal to others. Even if that unearned outcome is earned through hard work and or skill. Meaning, this is a deterministic philosophy. That's this premise. That you have no choices and your path is predetermined. That Jesus, it's so bad. Conversely, society that is completely equal inhibits freedom, since individuals cannot behave in any way that causes them to be unequal to others. That we wouldn't be, if we were completely equal, all our actions would be so equal that everything would be equal. Every action that everyone takes is equal to every action that everyone else takes because they're all predetermined. You do not have volition. You do not have free will. It is deterministic. The path is already laid out. All these things, they're all predetermined. There's no other choice you could have made in this simulation that's already been completed. Behave in any way that causes them to be unequal to others. Even if that unequal outcome, some people, their outcomes are better than others, despite starting off at the same time. Even if that outcome is earned through hard work and skill. Come on, man. Am I the... Is it me? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it is me. These are the premises. Check your premises. Check a microphone checker, supreme net connector. Equal outcome is quote earned through hard work and skill. Nothing is earned, it's predetermined. Oh, fuck you, John. This guy was like, wrote books at Harvard and shit. What this crap. Using veil of ignorance reasoning. No, motherfucker, that's you can't use veil of ignorance reasoning. It is a contradiction. There is no reason in the veil of ignorance. Reason is man's method of cognition. It is the fucking opposite of ignorance. In veil of ignorance reasoning. Period. I don't even know. Should we even, who wants to continue with this? It's We need to get on to some philosophers who actually know what they're talking about. We need to understand this to do that. This is part of the process. It's just the painful part. It's the painful part of having to read The Theory of Justice by John Rawls through this well-written thank you piece. But I never heard of this guy before. When it said John Rawls, I'm like, I've been studying philosophy. And then I'm doing my best. And then I stumble on this guy, and now I'm just like, WTF? Rawls introduced his own theory of distributive justice, known as justice as fairness. Justice as being fair, I agree. It has two parts: the greatest equal liberty principle and the difference principle. The greatest equal liberty principle affords all citizens equal rights and liberties. Yes. To the fullest extent that's compatible with others also having those liberties. We'll agree. Well, hello, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Hello, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Agree. How can this be? Is there a contradiction? There's going to be more, I'm sure. Let me just make sure I understand the premise. Using the veil of... It has two parts. The greatest equal liberty principle, greatest equal liberty, and the difference principle. The greatest equal liberty principle affords all citizens equal rights and liberties to the fullest extent that's compatible with others also having those liberties. What might be right for you may not be right for some, but But do you, brother? Do you? Do you? Cool? Yeah, that's cool. I get that. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Justice requires equal rights for every person. Yeah, we all have individual rights, human rights. Come on, man. The difference principle. The difference principle says that any social or economic inequalities, any inequalities that do exist in society should meet two conditions. First, they must be attached to offices and positions open to all under conditions of fair equality and opportunity. First, they must be social and economic. Any inequalities that do exist in society, either socially or economically, status or wealth, that do exist in society among individuals, should meet two conditions. First, they must be attached to offices and positions open to all under conditions of fair equality and opportunity. Social positions, such as jobs, social jobs are social. A job is a social position. Should be open to everyone and allocated by merit. In other words, a person's prospects for success should reflect on their level of talent and willingness to use it. not their social class or background. And second, any inequality that does exist should maximize the benefit of the least well off. This is a profound principle. Oh, it's profound, all right. Oh, it's profound, all right. Profoundly totalitarian. This Johnny Johnerson's getting dark. It's almost, I think we're getting down to here's Johnny time. I really think we're getting down to here's Johnny time as I'm, through the door. Scary stuff. Let's go. Let's go. I can't help myself. It's the sin in the sock.